Bryson DeChambeau is often the subject of controversy in the world of golf. During the recent LIV event at Rich Harvest Farms, his toughest battle had nothing to do with the course. His biggest opponent was a gallery rope that got the best of him. Join us as we look at this and other funny yet controversial moments from DeChambeau's career. Let's start with the foul-mouthed flop people can't get enough of. DeChambeau had an excellent second shot on the par 4 14th hole due to his shotgun star. It was his 13th of the day. He then started to move toward the green. The man soon discovered a roadblock though, a rope that was keeping the spectators away from the race. DeChambeau, unfortunately, appeared to underestimate how low he needed to crouch to pass under the rope, so he slammed into it head on. He reacted immediately and made an attempt to place the responsibility on the fan, exclaiming, "Guy," instantly after the impact. He fell to the ground and appeared to be extremely shocked. He then took a towel from his caddy's fingers in a rage. DeChambeau, a golfer known for his controversial outbursts in the past, received little support on social media for his response to the incident. Another video taken close by a fan captured him visibly agitated by the incident and regretting the fact that he believed the rope had managed to hit his eye. He briefly remained on his knees before rising to his feet and moving up the fairway. He drained his birdie putt a short while afterward, indicating that he wasn't too shaken up. Following, social media had a field day with DeChambeau's reaction. Pictures of the incident have since spread over the internet. On social media, a video of the powerful LIV golf celebrity having a humiliating moment involving a rope quickly became viral. One person tweeted, "Dude goes down like he's been shot." Even funny movies with boxing remarks were posted, and there was a huge turnout for them. Another fan said, to say the very least, the crowd was scared, then relieved, and finally amused when they realized what had happened. But that's not the end of it. The funniest part is yet to come. As a result of DeChambeau's outburst with the rope, he received a lot of criticism from fans. But in the long run, he was a good sport about it. And after 9 days, he even posted a hilarious bounce-back video in reference to the incident. He did this to show that he had moved on. Believe us when we say that it's not an easy watch. In the footage, DeChambeau can be seen getting his head in the game in preparation for his attempt to go under the rope. After he finished completing that without any problems, a large gathering of people started applauding him. Immediately after that, DeChambeau yelled, "That's what I'm talking about." It was an excellent reaction to the initial occurrence that occurred. After he showed a considerable amount of aggravation and rage during the LIV golf tournament, a great number of people immediately questioned his character. Moving on, don't get us wrong, Bryson is clearly one of the best golfers in his generation. After Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods, he is only the third man in the history of golf to win an NCAA Division I championship, a U.S. Amateur championship, and a U.S. Open championship. He's a one-of-a-kind personality who's devoted every waking moment of his life to improving his golfing skills to the highest possible level. Bryson is one of many players that left the PGA Tour to play on LIV Golf. In addition to that, he was one of the former members of the PGA Tour who pursued legal action in response to their suspension from the tour. He's well known for his thunderous drives, and for good reason. It's due in large part to the trait that he's considered to be one of the sport's most popular players. Nevertheless, there's no doubt that the incident with the rope did damage his reputation. After the mishap with the rope, DeChambeau was still able to finish his round. After the competition, he tied for 10th place and was 7 strokes behind the champion, Cameron Smith. In addition to this, Smith, who is one of 12 major champions competing in the 48-player field at Rich Harvest Farms, recorded a 3-under par 69 in the final round of the 54-hole event, bringing his total to 13 under par. Not to forget, the stage was set for a final round duel between two of the world's best golfers. After a bogey at the first hole, Dustin Johnson, Smith's playing partner, dropped 3 strokes behind at the start of the day. The second hole was birdied by both players, but Smith had bogeys on the 4th and 6th, allowing Johnson to close the gap to 1 stroke before the pair made birdies on the par 5 7th. With a birdie at the par 4 8th, Smith took a 3-shot lead. Johnson reached the turn 4 back after carding the first of 2 consecutive bogeys, therefore ending his chances of becoming the first multiple champion in the LIV Golf Series. Yes, multiple. On September 4th, Dustin Johnson actually won the LIV Golf League competition at the International Oaks course. DJ's first LIV Golf League victory led his team, the 4 Aces, to their first straight team win. Johnson would have become the first multiple champion in the LIV Golf Series had he won the competition at Rich Harvest Farms. The prize money for this competition was just insane. Johnson and Cameron won a $4 million prize apiece by taking advantage of the coast into the playoff. Johnson also blasted in what can safely be referred to as the finest putt in LIV golf history for an Eagle 3 in the victory over Lahiri and Neiman. Next up, the rope incident isn't the only controversy Bryson DeChambeau has been involved in. Bryson DeChambeau and controversy go hand in hand for golf fans. It's like there must always be a dispute with him everywhere he goes. The fact is that Bryson is a special individual who's devoted his entire life to becoming the finest golfer in the world. And specifically because of this, he has a different viewpoint on the sport of golf. DeChambeau is known as the scientist because he approaches everything he does scientifically. However, some people do not like his unconventional and analytical manner of play. They blame him for attempting to alter and undermine the conventional style of play. Bryson DeChambeau also bulked up during the epidemic, when there weren't any competitions for about 6 months, then tried to dominate golf courses with his power game and received criticism in return. He claimed that it's his preferred method of playing golf. However, according to fans, it's clear that a power game is only appropriate for a select few courses. Although he's given a respectable performance, he's nevertheless criticized for acting unconventionally. Following up, it's not always people's fault. Bryson frequently makes some huge illogical claims or judgments. Consider his ridiculous remark during the WGC FedEx St. Jude's International pre-match press conference. He claimed that because he is young and strong, he does not require the vaccine. DeChambeau even added that he wants to reserve the vaccines for the elderly and those who lack the resilience to fight the infection. Jeez. Every social media site had a lot of trolling directed at him. As a result, Bryson declined to speak with the media while competing in the WGC. Furthermore, there's not even any need to introduce the conflict between Brooks Koepka and Bryson DeChambeau. Since turning professional in 2015, he's experienced a number of combative situations that haven't exactly won over many fans. He was roundly criticized for his antics in 2018 at the Porsche European Open when, after losing the match, he did not congratulate the winner Richard McEvoy. He quickly stormed off after shaking McEvoy's hand without even looking at him. He then apologized on his Instagram feed, referring to McEvoy as a class act. Finally, Bryson has also been heavily criticized for his slow play during the years, particularly at the 2019 Dubai Desert Classic, where a video of him discussing air density with his caddy leaked. It prompted Brooks Koepka to label it embarrassing. At the 2019 Northern Trust, he was also the target of a slow play controversy after being criticized for taking more than 2 minutes and 20 seconds to make a putt. The PGA Tour reviewed its slow play policy as a result, and Bryson issued a statement declaring that he is dedicated to being a part of the solution and not the problem to slow play. Eddie Pepperell labeled DeChambeau a simple-minded twit during that incident on social media, but he later apologized, and the two have since played together and patched things up. He was criticized as well for his sluggish play during the US Open victory. He missed the cut at the 2020 Memorial Tournament after shooting a 10 in the second round, which sparked more controversy. He received criticism for arguing with a rules official that his ball was in when it was most likely out of bounds. After 2 referees determined that DeChambeau's ball was out of bounds, DeChambeau was heard complaining, "They're giving me a garbage ruling like usual." In either case, there are always contrasting views when DeChambeau's name is brought up. What do you think about DeChambeau? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it and also subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.